Hello, good afternoon. I I just wanted to hop on here. So, one of the things that I'm working on, my name is Melanie Binger. For those of you who don't know me, I am working really hard on when God puts something on my heart to turn on the camera and to share it. A lot of times, it's easier to hold back, and maybe you can relate to that. So you're going to see me in all different times and just kind of just sharing my heart. So today, I wanted to talk about writer's block, or what I was perceiving as writer's block, and maybe many of you can relate. I have been over the last few years, I've been in many different compilation books and have put those out, and but when it comes to writing my own story, have gotten sat down and feel like it's writer's block. And so when I was on a coaching session this week, I decided to be vulnerable and to just really say, like, how do you get past this? Because I think sometimes we cannot have the breakthrough until we have the breakdown. And sometimes that breakdown requires us to be vulnerable. It requires us to maybe share parts of ourselves that don't look all shiny and pretty. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but if you can, give me a comment. I would love to know that I'm not alone in this. I feel like I am a much better speaker, that I can speak what's on my heart, or when I'm with somebody, share something. But when it comes to writing, it feels like a little bit more of a challenge. Now, I'm really good about helping people create programs that come out of their books. But when it comes to myself and writing my story, it has been a challenge. And so as I've started a nonprofit, and as I have really been, I would say, the last 7 years going after my God-sized goal, and God has done amazing things in my life. I have had people say, Melanie, you should really write a book. And so I sit down and I start thinking about it, and it's blank. I think you've all seen it on the movies. It's blank, and there's one or two words and nothing really moves. So anyways, I just wanted to share how I got past that. I was on a coaching call, and I said, how do you really get past writer's block? And what he said to me was really profound and helped me instantly. And so I wanted to share that with you. What he said to me was, is it really writer's block? Or is it that the amount of transparency that is going to be required for you to tell your story? And I thought, that's it. It is the amount of transparency that it's going to take for me to tell my story, because it's not always so easy to be transparent and authentic and vulnerable. There are some things that are really, really easy, the fun stories, the big things, but in the hard stuff, or the battles we've been through, the challenges, sometimes it is hard to really to share that, right? But that is the part where other people can grow and learn. And so what he continued to say to me is, do you understand the power and the responsibility of your story? Do you realize how many people's lives can be changed? And do you realize how many people's lives can be healed? So anyways, I will be sharing more of my story. I am going to let you guys know. I think I'm a real goal setter. And so the truth is, if I say it, then I go after it. So I've been kicking it around for a while. I've got outlines. I have, you know, pieces, compilations, but not really anything that's flowing. So I wanted to let you guys know that this year I'll be releasing my book. If you're a person who prays, I'm going to ask that you pray for me, because I believe that the message that needs to come through is one that will give God glory. I want to be able to tell the story in ways that, just really edify people, and to that they've blessed me, but also in a way that I can be real, to let somebody know that they can get through it too. A lot of what I do is walk by faith. I believe that where God calls us, He will equip us. He will bring us the right people, and He will open the right doors. So first of all, I just want to say, can you be praying for me? It's exciting. It's going to come out. I'm committing to doing this. So I'll let you know. If you want to be part of the pre-launch book thing, where you get some of the chapters ahead of time and you can give me feedback and help me, I will be putting that information out a little bit later. But so I wanted to share that about myself, but also I wanted to say to you, you. And really, we can learn from other people. And may this be the time right now. Maybe you have a story in you that needs to be told. Maybe you have been wanting, maybe that is your God says goal, is to write a book or to be published. What I would say is it really writer's block, or is it the transparency that is going to be required for you to tell your story? Are you worried about offending somebody? Because I believe that there's a way that you can do it without it when you stand on the story. You want to be able to tell the story where you're healed. And I'm definitely healed from some of those stories that I'll be telling. And I can share how God is taking me through those situations. I'm going to be sharing some in there about Ruth. I'm going to be sharing some about Esther in the Bible. And then I'll also be putting mine in there and sprinkling in some of how I help people. So anyhow, this is a big step for me, and I want to be able to I wanted to share that and to share with you what has helped me get past that. And I'll actually say today I went into a group and I just wrote for a while and things started coming. So I want to thank you. Wanted to let you know what was on that piece, and also to encourage you to use your gifts to write your stories. There's a lot of ways that we can write. And one of the things that if you sit down, I will also say, besides writing and what I've done in the past, is if a story comes to my mind, I just grab my phone and I put on the recorder and I just start speaking. You can speak into your phone, and then you can have that story dictated. And then you can have it edited. That's one way. You can be interviewed and have somebody write your story. But the other part is that I will just really say is that, if you have a message that God is putting on your heart, just to sit down and pray and to be present and to let it come through and to say, okay, God, I'm willing. Because the truth is, for a while, I've been saying no because it's easier. And just to be totally transparent. So anyways, the book is coming in 2021. This is how I got past the writer's block. I am so grateful for Mwali, who asked me that question. And it was just like instantly when he asked me that question, I was able to say like, okay, it's really the level of transparency that is required. It's not the writer's block that I have. It's that the willingness and the openness to say yes to where God is calling me and what he wants me to share. And so, the thing is, you guys, we don't have to be perfect. We can do our best. And then there's other people who can help us. I don't have to worry about all the right grammar. I have a great publisher friend who can help me with that. And I know that it's just a matter of time in doing that. So be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. And write your book if you are blocked. Write your story, share it.